Just before the benediction, I wanted to acknowledge that today, between the chapel service and this service, we had a wonderful gathering to thank Leanne Clark for her 10 years of service as treasurer to our congregation. She continues on as a volunteer in other capacities, but it was a wonderful opportunity just to express our thanks. And I know some of you are here this morning because you wanted to make sure that you got a chance to say thank you to her. And what a perfect day, Pentecost, the day of recognition of gifts. And I know that if you didn't have a chance, that we have expressed it, and you'll have a chance in the future because she's still going to be around as a volunteer, but no longer as our treasurer. And we just rejoice with all of the gifts she's given us, all the hours of work, and just who she is and how she's done everything. And so I wanted to just acknowledge her because it's going to be on part of the live stream. And Leanne, this is for you. Thank you very much. I also wanted to thank the Reverend Larry Scott, who preached last week when I was away. I was all the way about a mile away from here to celebrate with Broadview United Church the retirement of my wife, Reverend Cheryl Black. And today is, I think, her anniversary of ordination. Well, I know it's her anniversary of ordination. I'm not exactly sure how many. But these flowers are from her celebration, and she's here with us because she's going to start volunteering with us. But most important, I think, I want to say thank you to the soundboard, because hasn't it done beautifully? We waited 7 months for this. We made it a long time, and I know that Joan and Ethan spent a lot of time this week with the sound technicians installing it, and I just think it went beautifully. And I tell you, I know because I do watch other churches online, and I know you do too, that we're not the only ones having sound troubles. And it's in fact, if you look at the blooper reels, even churches and TV stations with lots of money and experience have trouble. So we're very grateful for all the people whose donations and time made it possible for us to get this new soundboard. We'll get more and more familiar with it. It'll open up new opportunities. I would invite your prayer support this week for Kyla's initiative with the Pop-Up Cafe. It's happening on Tuesday morning. And if you can't be here, please just remember them for a minute. It's a new thing we're trying to do in the community here of North Park. It's very exciting, and it's very beautiful to make connections so that people don't feel they've been forgotten. So just pause on Tuesday morning and say a prayer for them. Maria Carl Rilke wrote, "That designing spirit, the mastermind of all things on earth, loves nothing so much as the sweeping movement of the dance as the turning point." Pentecost is that sweeping moment, a chance for us to take stock and dance in new directions, a turning point for us individually and for the church, and it has been for 2,000 years. The Spirit lives in us and calls us to boldness. Boldness and brilliance. Boldness has a genius to it. To be filled with hope and love and joy, and to dance with the rhythm, whatever rhythm it is that you feel that is a gift of that Spirit. May it be so in us and in all the churches, in all their different ways of being church. And may the loving God, risen Christ, and dancing Spirit fill us all with what we need for the days ahead. And all of God's people said,